shot is off. And it's Utah the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Boy, for Alec Burks, he really started to put it all together in his third season. He doubled his scoring average, shooting percentage was up. Then last season, a strong start, but a shoulder injury cut short what I thought was going to be his best season yet.
Here's Beasley, hits the jump hook. Beasley's got his second bucket tonight. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
The Jazz with the timeout.
And the Jazz call time here. And back to Alec Burks, a guy who entered the league with raw talent, but once the light went on, Greg, he showed the ability to help his team in a number of ways.
Yeah, he's going to be the prototype in terms of a two-way player. He's a guy who can not only score it for you, but he'll rebound and defend it. But what impressed me last season is he averaged 3 assists a game, really looked to make plays for his teammates.
Gobert, the screen. For 3, Hayward can't hit. Good D by Ariza. Houston leading by 16. The baseline J. Harden can't hit. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Gobert with a screen for Exum. He feeds it to Hayward. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Max checked in for Dante Exum. And that one is good by Beasley.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And Favors kicks to Hayward. Sinks that one from the post. Hayward's got his first basket.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Ariza kicks to Beasley. Here's Hayward. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, there are those who wonder if Gordon Hayward can lead a team to the promised land. However, as just a sophomore, he led a non-powerhouse college to a championship game. So, in fact, they were just 1 basket away from winning it all.
And Utah making a change here. Hayward hits them both. Going back to Hayward, he took that buzzer-beating half-court shot, Clark, that would have won his school the championship. You actually called that game, and it did hit the backboard and rim, but unfortunately did not go in.
Well, Hayward's the kind of guy who's willing to put his team on his back and try to carry him. He's willing to take that responsibility on. Whether he can deliver at the highest level, time will tell.
Harden right side. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Ariza has the open look. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Ariza's got 5.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Jazz trail by 15. Gobert with a screen on Terry. Left side Favors. Inside. Howard with the steal. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going there. They wouldn't mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Rockets leading by 15. Burke and Exum in the backcourt. The forwards are Hayward and Favors, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Houston moving it around. Exum passes to Gobert, and he gets it to go.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
How about that, breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Exum dishes to Favors. They set the pick. Pass to Burke. From outside the arc. And that one's good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Harden outside. Beasley the screen. Releases. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
It's Harden with the drive. No good. Hayward with some nice D. Jazz trail by 12. Burke kicks to Hayward. Fires from the wing. Burke can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Terry. Rebound, Utah. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Burke the pass to Hayward. Favors with the screen. Hayward goes in. The Jazz with another miss. Timeout called, the Rockets. They're ahead by 12. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. The Jazz making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Harden inside the three-point line. Cans the shot from the wing. Harden's got 19 points.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling. Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Gobert the screen. Gobert with the screen on Terry. Gobert dishes to Hayward. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle.
And he gets it to go. And that's 10 points for Beasley.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Hayward right side. The feed to Favors. The 9-foot shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Rockets.
Looks that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, they definitely had a huge edge, and that's in their DNA, to push the pace and to apply pressure from an offensive standpoint. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are exactly the kind of games they can play.
That's fun basketball to watch,
It
too.
sure is. It sure is.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for James Harden. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Gobert, the screen. Favors in the post. Cannot hit. It's good.